I'm sure you've noticed this too, that a lot of people, they kind of get addicted to learning. Maybe they go to events, they buy books and things like that, but some never take action. What do you think?
Analysis paralysis,
Yeah.
because they have perfection, especially analytical people have to check off every freaking box before they, and I will tell you, my most successful students are the most analytical, and they're the hardest to get to pull the trigger to come join us because they have to check off every freaking box. So I'm just going to, let me speak to them for a moment. There's the law of the first step. You know, like Dr. Martin Luther King said, you take that first step in faith and the next step will be revealed. Lao Tzu, thousands of years ago, said the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And that first step is always the hardest. It's same with the first deal. First deal is always the hardest. I find my students that, you know, they're like 8 months before they get their first deal and they get it. And the next thing I know, they've got 6. It's like, you know, that the first deal is the hardest, the most stressful, takes the longest. But then after that, they're like freaking dominoes. So, but you got to take that first step, guys. So you know who you are listening. You've got to push through that fear. You don't have to know it all. You can drive all the way across the country at night, seeing 50 feet in front of you. And yeah, you may have some obstacles, but you know you'll make it because other people have made it. It's the same way with multifamily real estate. It's the same way with any goal. You're never going to know everybody, see everything to get through it. You know, I can tell you, we've done some big deals that we had to move immediately on. I remember an asset in Dallas, 208 doors, that we found out about it. The contract was about to expire. The guy was about to lose his earnest money. We moved immediately. Within 24 hours, we renegotiated it. That asset has grown in value $8, $9, $10 million. And it's 100% occupied all the time. But if we had to stop and know everything about every person involved, know everything about the asset before we took action, we would have never gotten the deal. You know, so sometimes you have to move and then clean up as you go and learn as you go. And it's the same thing in this business. And again, you know who you are listening. So I would encourage you to take action immediately.